everyone.
Good morning.
So again, my name is Imani Walker. I am a current student at Cal State Long Beach. I absolutely love my school so much that I decided to pursue my graduate studies there. I graduated in the fall 2015 with a bachelor in social work, and I'm currently pursuing my master's in social work. I'm a part of an accelerated master's program where I started school 2 weeks ago, and I'll have my master's in next May, so May 2017. So that's just a little bit about me. I'm not going to be up here for long, but I just wanted to share a journal entry that I wrote. I'm a huge journaler. That's just how I spend time with God. And I typically don't let people read it or, whatever, but scholarships are very dear to my heart. So this is just from June 4th. It says, "Thank you, God, for bringing me through the first week of graduate school. To you I give complete glory, honor, and praise. I'm a little tired because my days are from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at school, and that's a long day, but I'm excited. A huge part of me is nervous and insecure about this journey. Much of me wants to boast about my previous internship placements and my bachelor cohort to display this false sense of confidence. I've been established with faculty, field instructors, and friends, and my goal is to be confident in my level of competency as a social worker when I graduate next year. However, my confidence and security as a social worker can only be found in you. Keep me humble, Father, and close to you." I am so nervous about graduate school. I have no idea why. I've been a student my whole life. I've never really taken a break except for these 6 months that I've been off before. But I just want to encourage the high school graduates and even those culminating or being promoted to the 8th grade or to high school that it's okay to be nervous. A lot of us are nervous whether we're in graduate school or we're starting our first job or where we're ministers or volunteers. It's okay to be nervous, and that's just a part of life. One thing that my social work instructors always encourage us to do is to lean into your nervousness. So if you're nervous, perfectly fine, but don't let anxiety run you away, or don't let anxiety keep you from doing what it is that you've been called to do. And 2 months ago, we were talking about brokenness, and it's just kind of like that. It's just leaning into being broken, leaning into holiness, leaning into righteousness. And it's not always easy, but it's normal. It's normal to not want to get up for school. It's normal to, just not go to class sometimes. Just to not really feel like doing what you have to do, but you really want to lean in and challenge yourself. Congratulations to those who are graduating. Again, scholarships have been a huge part of my journey. 98%, Mom, of my career, my college career has been paid through scholarships, grants, essays, just nonstop. So I'm a huge supporter of, ministries and organizations who are doing this. If you can ever reapply to a scholarship after you've already completed and they allow you to apply another time, do it. Just every single time. And I just want to commend the church on this scholarship fund, because there are huge nonprofits and huge corporations who give $1,000 to students, and we're a church of not even 100 people? Do we have not even 100 people, and we're doing what large, organizations do. If you ever have the opportunity to pour into a scholarship, just please do it. To those who are graduating at whatever level you're being promoted to, can't believe I'm going to say this, but listen to your parents. Even if your parent hasn't been to college and you feel like, well, she doesn't know, she hasn't been there, or whatever you think about your parent, listen to your parents for the most part. Listen to them. What they tell you to do, how, you might have your own style of doing things, but don't blow them off, because my mom has been a huge part of my success, and I really do thank you, Mom. But I'm really just proud of you guys. I'm so excited to see you guys on this journey. I'm on the journey with you. I'll be in class, staying up. Coffee will be your best friend. questions about scholarships, where to find them, that's totally me. So, stay out of debt and congratulations.
Take the baseline out.
I just wanted to say honestly, at my own graduation, my mom pointed out there's not a lot of us there in terms of black men, especially. When I was at Cal State Long Beach, at Cal State Long Beach, it was probably every class I had was like me and like 2 other black girls, or like me and 1 black male in the class, or whatever. So I just wanted to say, like, you 3 black men, like young black men that just wanted to pursue your education at all, like, you guys are already ahead of the curve. And that's not something that I really even see that often, so it's a beautiful thing. I didn't really know what I was going to talk to you guys about, but I figured I would just tell the truth. As you guys get older, like, you're going to realize your parents are going to start to fall back a little bit, and things are just going to become a little more difficult. And I wanted to let you guys know that you're going to think that you'll be able to figure things out. You're going to think that you know everything. You really don't. You're going to have to depend on God, and like your mommy said, listen to your parents.
Mostly.
Yeah. I wanted to explain to you guys why I believe in God, like in terms of school, and why I think you guys will need Him. When I was in high school, I remember taking Algebra 1, got a D. A few years later, took history class, got a D. Took Spanish 2, got a D. Just had D's and C's. And I remember my senior year, I had a 2.5. And I was like, just applying to these colleges, like, man, I don't even know if my parents know. They're looking at me like, what is that? I just remember applying to these colleges, like, man, like, I don't know. And then I got this letter back from Cal State Dominguez, and I was like, oh, okay. I remember running into my mom's room, and I was like, I got into Cal State Dominguez. And I was like, I'm going there. And I was like, they really let me in there. And then after that, I got another letter from Cal State LA, and I was like, okay. I got moving up a little bit. I'm like, Cal State LA, I'm going there. And then I remember CCOB came to the school, and they were like, no matter what your GPA is, they're like, just apply. I'm like, okay. They don't know what mine is, but okay. And so I applied, and then I got into CSUOB, and their average acceptance rate is a 3.8. And so, my story is a lot different from mine. I know for sure that was God. And for me to graduate from there was also God. So
That's all right.
I really wouldn't even have been able to be there. I'm in class with all these white kids, just confused, like they know things, they're participating with the professor and saying things that I never heard before, that I never learned before. They're reading books like during the summer and all this stuff. And I was just like, it was just such an eye-opener, but I really thank God, and I really think God brought me to where I am. And I just wanted you guys to know, like, as a young man, you really get caught up in thinking that you could do things on your own, and that you know what you're doing, you really don't, and like you really will need God to get where you're going. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys about, when you get in class and you meet your professors, whatever it is about you, like if you have a good personality, or if you're smart, or if you got a deep side, make sure they see that in you. Talk to them, build a relationship, make sure they know your first and your last name. They like when you show up to class on time. They like when you participate. I can't tell you how many times like a professor just gave me a little nudge just because they like me. So, I mean, it really goes a far way. And save your money. And mine was right, don't get into debt, because they bombard you with credit cards as soon as you get on the campus. And yeah, the girls in college, they like the smart guys, so like, you'll see when you start talking to a girl and all of a sudden like GPA comes up in the conversation. They just want to know what your future plans are, they want to know what your name is. And it's a whole different game. So I'll just invited you to lead up. Talking about. And honestly, like nothing's more attractive to them than a smart, like young black males. They get really into all of that. And you know, good not to be children. So, and I also wanted to tell you guys to remember to read the Bible. Through college, you're gonna hear a lot of different ideas about, oh, white people wrote the Bible and white Jesus, this and that, blah, blah. And it really doesn't matter. And to read Proverbs and Ecclesiastes, because those books, they have really practical verses that you can apply to your life, and there's no like unicorns, there's no storms or whatever. It's just straight to the point, and it tells you practical things that you guys can use in college. And yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys the truth, and I'm just really blessed that God put me where He put me, and I think He'll do the same thing for you guys. Amen.
Hallelujah. Amen. Bless God. That was wonderful, Imani. Thank you so much for that. And
both my babies.
You know, we really, since we started, we as a ministry, we've given out scholarships. And there was just a few people, and there's a lot of things we could have did with that money, but we consider it money well spent.
Amen.
It's an investment. It's an investment, and we believe in it. I want to thank you all right now for your extreme generosity and giving over $3,000 to our scholarship. Amen. And what we want to do is keep in mind, we got a whole room full of young folks. And we got folks still upstairs with Deacon David who are going to be graduating. No, I mean the kids that go up there with him. And we want to be prepared for if we have to do 5 or 10 people at a time. Amen. But we believe like that, okay? We believe God can do that. And thank you for sharing that information. That's very important. I want you guys to remember, if you do need financial help or just more in-depth knowledge about scholarships, tap into Imani. If you want to know like how to get by on campus, talk to Christian. Amen. I love you, Joe Collins. That's my friend. Amen. We always keep it real and refreshing here. Amen. Well, we have 3 gentlemen. What I want them to do, Deacon Damien, could you and Yelisa, could you come up here, please? Amen. They've been doing a wonderful job with the youth and young adults here. Amen. Let's give them a hand, first of all. We got 3 men. We want them each to come up. When you come up and receive your award, if you could stay up here, please. I want them to tell you what school they're graduating from, what school, college, or vocational place they plan to attend, and I'm sorry. Oh yes, and their name. Amen. So the first person that we have coming up to receive their $1,000 scholarship award, and our own Truman Collier coming up. Amen. Just stand in the middle here. Lady Virginia. Amen. Yeah, that's the money right there. Don't lose the money. Okay.
Hold on to that.
Amen.
Little while. Hey.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Amen. Let me go ahead and I'll read what it says. They'll all be the same. This scholarship award in recognition of your outstanding scholastic achievement, we gladly present this scholarship of $1,000 to Truman Collier, awarded on June 12th, 2016, from Fulfilled for Life Family Ministries. Amen.
music. I was gonna go for nursing at first, but then I thought if I'm gonna do something, I'll enjoy doing it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go over to Bradford, PA, West Pittsburgh, go for still music, further my music career, and someday soon I'm gonna have my own like record label or something.
Hey, man! Three of you guys. Our next recipient is Chris Simon. Come on up,
Get on over here. Do y'all realize there are 2 minutes in the background?
He was in the background looking at
Amen. Thank you. Amen. Christopher, come on up here. Tell the folks. Come on, tell them who you are, where you're going, and where you graduated from.
My name is Christopher Simon. Graduated from Dorsey, Susan Millie Dorsey High School. I will be attending SMC, Santa Monica College, Community College for the fall, and I will be majoring in animation and graphic design.
Amen. And our last recipient is David Allen Burns. Come on up. Let's get a picture. We'll get one with just David, then we'll get one with all three of them.
Shoot me here, we can see.
Amen. Thank you, Deontay. Amen. Hallelujah. Come on up here, David. Where you graduated from, where you're going, and what your aspirations are.
Yes, sir. I will be graduating from Orange County High School of the Arts Acting Conservatory.
Amen.
I will be headed to Texas Tech University for computer engineering and aerospace engineering. And that's what I want to do in life, is to be an aerospace engineer and hopefully work for NASA.
Lots of cows and living. All right. You're gonna be good.
Amen. Bless God. Congratulations to you all. We have met with them and their parents, and just like what Imani and Christian said, I'm really so blessed by them and others of you that have went to school and pursued your education and still stayed tethered and rooted to God. That's a very significant thing. We've asked Deacon Damien to be a mentor and someone to keep them tethered into their spiritual walk with Christ so that it's not abandoned. So if they come across a professor, a teacher, a college mate that doesn't believe in Christianity, doesn't believe in Jesus Christ, and they're listening to different schools of thoughts that will pull them away, we want them to stay connected. We want them to stay connected. So I'm saying that to know that your money is part of an investment. Not just, I love what they said, we love them pursuing their education, but we want them to stay connected with God